Welcome back, everybody. For those who've been following along with the channel for some time, know that we've been dealing with severe weather for, oh goodness gracious, about 6 to 8 weeks now, and raining like crazy, storming like crazy. Never really could get an accurate weather forecast from everything, and the nearest channel station is about 18 miles away, and it really isn't too conducive to getting good info and stuff like that. Anyway, this is the WeatherFlow Tempest system. No moving parts. All right, and I got it up about 6.5 feet, and I put it on this little scaffolding thing so I can roll it around the property and put it in different locations. But the cool thing, no moving parts. And yes, this thing will detect lightning about 25, 26, 27 miles out. That little gap up there, as wind passes through it, can tell you the direction of the wind, miles per hour, velocity. The top end of there's like a haptic rain sensor, and it detects rain by when it taps on it. So anyway, we're going to go over to the table here. I'll show you the app. All right, we've done a little spoon carving today. Anyway, I'm going to show you what this thing is first, all right? And it's called Tempest, like it says, no moving parts. All right, there's the price tag, $349, but they're always running specials and stuff, so you can get it underneath $300. But it's a personal weather system for your home, precise weather management centered around the Tempest weather station. Ooh, we're getting notifications. There you go. Here's some shout outs, man. All right, guarantee for better forecast, advanced forecasting at your fingertips, unlimited weather data, and you don't have to pay for any of this. This is all part of the app and stuff. All right, you see some of the things that you'll see. And all right, now we're actually going to go to the actual app. All right, there is the most recent radar, and that's where I am. So there's Norfolk, Virginia, Newport News, Hampton, and Richmond is up there, and DC, Fredericksburg, all back up through there. But anybody else that has one of these stations will show up in the map, like right here. And you hit plus, and all those little dots are people that have this particular system. Okay, and you can keep on narrowing it down, and you hit the thing, and wherever you hit the little arrow there, it'll tell you what's going on at that location. But now we'll go back to the main. All right, right here is a real brief thing of what the sensor is detecting right now. It is 78 degrees, 84% humidity. The winds are southwest at 1. It's 1 ultraviolet. It's got an ultraviolet sensor up on top there. But if you tap on this, this is the more specific data for the unit right there. It's 77.5. There's your pressure. Lightning detected, nothing recent. Wind southwest, 0.2. No rain as of this moment. UV at 6. You've got rain duration, station pressure, rain duration yesterday, wet bulb, delta T, air density. But I really think that, like I said, if you look at the map here, you see where I'm located. I'm on a peninsula right here in the middle of southeast Virginia here. There's your Chesapeake Bay, Atlantic Ocean, Eastern Shore, and Norfolk. But all the TV stations are down here about 20 miles away. The next biggest airport is up here near northern part of Newport News, getting close to Williamsburg, and that's, I don't know, 10, 11 miles away. But you're starting to get up here on the Virginia mainland, and the weather is radically different than this little strip of land that I'm on. That's the James River Bridge, Monitor Merrimack Bridge Tunnel, Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel. And there's a Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel that takes you from Virginia Beach over to the eastern shore of Virginia. But that is the quandary that I've been facing. It, you know, they'll say, well, it's going to storm here in Newport News. Well, okay, well, if the observation point is 26 miles up the road or 20 miles to the south of us, we're just not getting good data. And like I said, it's no moving parts. You'll see those little parts right here. These are solar power. You don't have to charge the thing up. The solar power does all that for you. And piece of PVC pipe, about an inch, and the little sleeve will screw it down. You also send you a base where you could put it like in the top of a piece of wood there. And it has a leveling agent, but there you go. Like I said, you see that little arrow right there, and you want that pointing north in the northern hemisphere. If we were in Brazil, we'd be facing the other exact way. The arrow would be back over this way. But like I said, we are under the next 4 days a flash flood advisory, and we could be getting in excess of 4 inches of rain. So we're gonna keep this video open because the storms will be here a little later on today, and we're going to test out the lightning detection and the haptic rain sensor. And like I said, with no moving parts, there's really no bird or leaves or anything else that's going to foul the system. You know, so we're going to give this a test and bring it back as soon as the storms are coming. Which, look at that sky, it ain't gonna be a whole lot longer. This is the little router that comes with your Tempest weather system, and what connects to everything, your local network and stuff. So real easy to configure, real easy to put up, set up, no problem at all. Literally 5 minutes, maybe 10, and you're in business. All right, this is the National Weather Service radar out of Wakefield, Virginia. I live right about right here. So these cluster of storms are about 45 miles out. Okay, this is a map of Newport News and Hampton, Virginia, and we can bring the plus in a little bit and see this emblem right here. This is actually my weather system, my little sensor unit out there, the Tempest unit. And by clicking it, you get all the readings out there. And air temperature is 89.1. You got feels like 98.1 Fahrenheit, heat index 98. Lightning strike count is currently 0. Lightning detected last 6 hours is 0. Rain accumulation, nothing. Rain accumulated yesterday a little bit. No duration, but all this is getting ready to end here very shortly. UV index is currently 1.2. Okay, this is the iPhone app, and it's mirroring the same information that the other screen is, and we can drop it out some. Like I said, this is me right here, and here's another weather Tempest unit up about 3 miles from me, and you can see now it switches to their data, and it looks like our conditions are roughly similar. So, and you can keep on backing out, you'll see more units that you could tap into. Alright, this is where you see the little hand there. That is the James River Bridge, which goes from Newport News to Isle of Wight County, Virginia. This is the Monitor Merrimack Bridge Tunnel. It goes from Newport News to Suffolk. The Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel right here. It goes from Hampton to Norfolk. And this big sucker right here is the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel that goes from Virginia Beach over the eastern shore of Virginia. So we'll back it out here and give you a little bit broader view. Alright, Richmond, Virginia. This is where we were just at, Hampton, Newport News, Norfolk, Virginia Beach. Alright, you see up here, the weather sensor just detected lightning. Alright. And we'll see, wait for this page to refresh itself. Okay. We are getting ready to get ourselves a storm, and we take the iPhone app and back it out, and that was the just a copy of what the radar had shown off of what the National Weather Service. But this is inside of the Tempest app, and I gave the name on my app, Tempest system, to Parkview, Newmarket, which is the area of Newport News, Virginia that I live in. But this little white dot here. Alright, we'll back out. And here we are here. Alright, lightning strike detected 1. Lightning detected last 3 hours. The distance it was detected was 24 to 27 miles. Lightning just detected just now. Okay. So, we're getting ready to get us a storm, it looks like. Okay, now we're outside, and there's your sensor. And the lightning is being detected out there, about 24 to 27 miles away, and coming this way. So we'll just wait for it to come. Alright, this is our location, our sensor, and it is active. Alright, we are at 87.4 Fahrenheit. Alright, more importantly, lightning strike, or lightning detected last 3 hours, 32 strikes. Lightning distance detected 18 to 21 miles. Lightning last detected 2 minutes. Alright, so currently no rain right here, but it's coming. Alright, as you can see, that sensor has really nailed it. It is literally 400 lightning strikes according to that sensor outside, and you can see just how bad that sky looks. Well, it is the day after the big storm. the Weather Tempest, or the WeatherFlow Tempest weather station did incredible. It detected over 800 lightning strikes. It had a half inch of rain right here at this very spot right here. You can see the wind is blowing, which is telling us that we are now under a flood watch again, and heavy storms and rain will begin in 2 to 3 hours. But yeah, if you're looking for a home weather station and you live in a place where the TVs and all that stuff, your apps aren't giving you, this is it. This will really do a good job. Starting to rain again. Anyway, I am impressed with it. I would recommend it highly. But who would have thought of 800 lightning strikes? But you could see the radar images that we posted a little bit earlier in the video. Alright everybody, take care. Happy Father's Day.